going on, guys? Kelton with Under Pressure Power Washing Services. Do me a favor, like, subscribe. I made that a goal this year to get at least 1,000 subscribers. So we're almost at 500, 499 right now. So we're working on it, but that's gonna be one of my goals for the year. But I want to talk to y'all and tell you a little bit about what I did in the beginning to start my business. Some simple little things that I did that just really kind of made me take off with it. And first and foremost is GMB. So your Google My Business page. Anybody that I talk to that reaches out from the channel, or if I see some guys local that are trying to start it up, I usually reach out to them and say, hey, have you gotten on Google yet? So Google My Business is free. It's 100% free. And it's the way that you list yourself and list your business on Google. So go to googlemybusiness.com or do the Google My Business app. You can do that as well. Get that and just start driving those reviews as early on as possible. Especially if, like, for me, I'm not from my area, so I don't really have this huge network of people that I can talk to really fall on and say, hey, you know, I'm starting a new business. Can I come wash your buildings? Can I come do this? Can I do that? Whatever. Friends and family over here is very limited too. So the way that you build up that word of mouth is by doing more and more jobs. Go do it for your friends, go do it for family, even if it's just pro bono, just to get the work done. And then we get the work done, send them a link for that Google review and start building your Google reviews. Google is universal. Anybody from the area, anybody traveling through the area, anybody vacationing in the area, if they type in pressure washing, that's how they're gonna find you. So get on Google as quick as possible and just drive those Google reviews. Do whatever it takes to get those Google reviews. I'm not a big one for like throwing discounts or anything like that to Google review. But if you're starting out and you feel like you need to do that to get reviews, then do it. The only thing I would warn against, though, is I have heard guys saying that people have made remarks on their Google reviews saying, hey, I left this Google review because the guy offered, you know, $50 off. So you don't really want that to be the incentive. And those reviews are gonna lack just that sincerity and that honesty that, you know, you're really looking for, because you want good reviews. You don't want just you don't want people just leaving 5 stars. It's great, it helps, but if you can get your customers to leave you 5-star reviews and they're actually like speaking in them, like they actually wrote something out, it helps out so much more, especially to just the validity of your company and what you're doing. So get on Google. It's free. Okay, you can't beat that. Get on Google. I had no money to start up my business. I sold my kayaks and got a pressure washer. So for me, anything that is free or relatively inexpensive, that was my go-to. I'm a toilet paper entrepreneur. So if you guys have read any Mike McCallowic's books, you're gonna know what I'm talking about when I say a toilet paper entrepreneur. The next one is a CRM. Get yourself a good CRM. That's going to be a customer relationship management software tool. So use whichever one you decide to use. Just make sure you get a CRM as early on as possible. It's going to help you guys out so much, and it's going to keep you from, it's really like you're going to lose money if you don't have one. So I really highly suggest getting one as soon as possible. I use the Customer Factor. There are some other ones you guys can look into. That's going to be Jobber, Service Monster, Markate. There's just to rattle off a few of them, but those are so critical for tracking like all of your customer information. You can use it to send invoices, you can use it to send your quotes, you can use it to schedule, send appointment reminders, look at all of your sales throughout the month and the year. There's all kind of different reports that you guys can use those for, and then email automations to follow up with your customers, you know, when you're tied up and you can't get to the phone. Those 2 things were huge. The third one I would probably say would be the website. So I did get a website very early on. I didn't have the money to go out and buy this big expensive website, so I ended up using a company called Webbit.com. So Webbit.com has been incredible to work with, and they're really affordable. So they're $49 a month. You pay $49 to get started. They start designing the design process. The next 2 months after that are free until your website is complete. Once it's complete and published, then you start paying $49 a month. That gives you built-on page SEO. It gives you access to Webbit that they can go in and they can design anything on there that you want them to. They can even be there for troubleshooting any kind of issues that you might have with that website. So if you want a website, go to webbit.com, just tell them I sent you over there, and they can get you guys hooked up. The other things I would say is get your license and your insurance. I mean, those are the no-brainers, but I went ahead and did that up front too. I got the license, I got the insurance. When you go to get your license, you'll have to register with your Secretary of State to get your LLC, and then you'll have to go to the IRS website to get your EIN. That's how you're going to get set up to do like your business banking. If you want to open up a bank account for your business, you will have to register with the IRS to get your EIN for that, and you're going to need that for any kind of like tax purposes too. So those are going to be some of the main things right there that I did in the very beginning that really helped just take my business to the next level and just kind of help me take off with it. So again, get your Google My Business page. It's free. Get a good CRM. I use the Customer Factor. It's only $45 a month. Webbit.com if you guys want to use a website. If you want to get a website early on, it was only $49 a month. There's another one called Footbridge Media. I don't know how much it is, but I've heard a lot of companies really raving about Footbridge Media. So that would be another one you guys could look into as well. Hopefully those 4 or 5 things that I just rattled off will set you guys up for success greatly. Again, because most of the other guys around you, you'll find out that a lot of the other guys aren't doing it. They're not listed on Google, and that's such a huge thing. So hopefully this helps. You guys just apply all that to your business. Those of you that have, go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section, and just to further validate the truth that's there. There's so much truth ingrained in having your Google My Business page and just what it can do for your business. So yeah, do me a favor, just leave a comment, like, subscribe, share it with your friends, and then let's see if we can't continue to grow this channel. I'd love to get to 1,000 subscribers this year, if not more. So appreciate it, guys. See y'all later.